Today is August 13th, 2018. Today's big story is Tropical Storm Michael is forming off the west coast of Africa. In today's news, Tropical Storm Michael is upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 74 miles per hour and climbing. Meteorologists are becoming increasingly concerned as Hurricane Michael is now at Category 3 storm this evening. NOAA has measured winds up to 111 miles per hour. Stay tuned for more information. Today's top story, Hurricane Michael is picking up speeds and strength from the warm waters of the Atlantic. Also in today's news, hardware and grocery stores all along the coasts are welcoming increased numbers of customers as citizens brace them for what could be a killer storm. Today is August 17th. Voluntary evacuations begin in Beaufort County as the storm strengthens into a Category 4 storm. Winds are measured at 130 miles per hour. Meteorologists predict that the storm will hit the United States somewhere on the Georgia-South Carolina border at around 4 a.m. This is concerning because it is predicted to hit during high tide, which would have catastrophic consequences. This is a SLOSH model. A SLOSH model is an acronym for sea, lake, and overland surges from hurricanes. Should a storm hit, it would flood all of the colored areas. The areas in red would be under 46 feet of water. A storm surge of 28 feet combined with the 7-foot storm tide and 11-foot waves would batter Beaufort, South Carolina. Breaking news. As of 11:45 Eastern Daylight Time, Hurricane Michael is classified as a Category 5 storm with winds of 157 miles per hour and climbing. Mandatory evacuations are required as the storm is set to make landfall at high tide. In other news, mandatory evacuations are causing severe traffic jams on Interstates 95 and 26. The outer bands of the hurricane have reached Beaufort. And now for the weather. The high temperature for today is 28 degrees Celsius. Winds are coming from the southeast at 40 kilometers per hour, with gusts up to 68 kilometers per hour. The air pressure is at 982.62 millibars, and we have seen 127 millimeters of precipitation from the outer bands of Hurricane Michael. It remains cloudy with a 100% chance of rain today.
I am Emma Weltz and Jim Cantori has the night off. We are location in Beaufort where Hurricane Michael is expected to make landfall around 4 in the morning. It is currently 68 degrees here with winds from the southeast and be gusting 75 per hour in here at 27.13. But the height of the storm is bottomed to a record low of 26.004. Urge you to get at the highest point of your building and shelter in place. As you can see, we have torrential rain and heavy winds. As you can see, we are the storm is expected to hit high tide and the surge of 78 feet of possible storm tide around 35 feet. In addition, waves are expected around 10 feet or a lethal storm, making this a lethal storm with an average elevation of only 21 feet. weather. We urge all of our viewers to prepare themselves for the worst. We stay with you as the storm team for coverage as long as we're on the air. Woo! From here, Tasselbar, good luck and God bless!
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that we've lost our on-the-scene correspondent, Emma Weltz. I hope she's okay. To recap, the forecast for today in Beaufort. Currently we have a high temperature of 20 degrees Celsius with a wind speed of 298 kilometers per hour. We are seeing some gusts up to 399 kilometers per hour. Winds are coming out of the southeast, and the air pressure is at 881.71 millibars. We've already seen 406.4 millimeters of precipitation, and the skies remain cloudy. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the strongest hurricane in recorded history. The wind speeds are higher than that of Hurricane Katrina, and the air pressure is lower. The level of precipitation in Beaufort is equal to the areas that were hardest hit by Hurricane Katrina. We do hope everyone is doing okay. Stay tuned for more news.
Hello everybody, this is your hurricane correspondent, Emma Weltz. I did manage to survive the storm last night, and I thank you all for your concern. Today there is massive flooding in Beaufort. This shot of Mossy Oaks area shows the depth of the destruction. The first 2 floors of these homes are completely underwater. It is approximated that there are 2,185 dead, which is a higher death toll than Hurricane Katrina. The weather conditions in Beaufort are much improved. Today, we will see a high temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. The winds coming from the northeast have pushed the weakened hurricane back out to sea, and the winds are currently at 40 kilometers per hour, with gusts up to 56 kilometers per hour. The air pressure is at 1,012.41 millibars, and we have seen 0 millimeters of precipitation. Currently, the skies are partly cloudy and there is no chance of rain today. It is quiet in the low country today as the community reels from the devastation led by Hurricane Michael. Helicopters are saving residents who did not evacuate from the rooftops. Hospitals in Columbia and Augusta are overwhelmed by the influx of patients. As you can see from the helicopter footage, the destruction is massive. Homes, streets, and offices flooded or destroyed. Rescue efforts are still underway looking for any survivors. This is the strongest storm in recorded history, with an estimated $190 billion in damage.